What if we told you that in just 24 hours, Nigeria experienced game-changing decisions, chaotic moments, and signs of hope all at once? From the streets of Lagos to the halls of power in Abuja, the pulse of the nation never stops. Want the full gist? You're in the right place. This is your rapid-fire rundown of everything that happened in Nigeria in the last 24 hours. Let's dive in. As of June 1, 2025, Nigeria's national discourse was largely dominated by a critical mix of humanitarian crises, ongoing security concerns, and strategic economic initiatives. Humanitarian crisis. Aftermath of Mokwa floods. The devastating impact of recent flash floods in Mokwa, Niger State, remained a primary concern. On June 1, rescue operations were officially suspended, with reports indicating a tragic death toll of at least 200 lives. The floods, triggered by heavy rainfall on May 29-30, also displaced over 3,000 residents and caused extensive damage to infrastructure, including 2 major roads and 2 bridges, severely disrupting trade routes and economic activity. The UN, in collaboration with the Nigerian government, commenced a relief operation, with various agencies providing essential humanitarian aid. Deputy Secretary General Amina Mohammed expressed heartbreak over the scale of loss and damage, emphasizing UN readiness to support recovery efforts. Security developments. Tragically, a military airstrike in Zamfara state targeting armed groups resulted in the unintended deaths of at least 20 local vigilantes on June 1. The Nigerian Air Force confirmed the incident, expressing regret and stating that an investigation is underway. This development sparked renewed calls from human rights organizations, including Amnesty International, for thorough investigations into such reckless incidents, highlighting the complexities and dangers of counterinsurgency operations. In a proactive move to address security challenges, the Voice of Nigeria, VON, announced it would host the first-ever National Citizens Engagement Forum on Security. Scheduled to bring together stakeholders from the security sector, civil society, academia, youth, and media, the forum aims to foster collaboration and trust between the public and security institutions, aligning with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. The Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, also announced on June 1 that it was intensifying its nationwide crackdown on vehicle overloading, a measure aimed at improving public safety on Nigerian roads, particularly as the country enters a busy travel season. Economic policy and outlook. In the economic sphere, President Bola Tinubu signed an upstream petroleum operations cost efficiency incentives order. This executive order introduces performance-based tax incentives for upstream oil and gas operators, aiming to lower costs, enhance revenue, and attract significant investment into Nigeria's crucial hydrocarbon sector. The move is expected to bolster the country's oil production goals and reinforce its position as a globally competitive hydrocarbon market. Furthermore, on June 1, the exchange rate for the US dollar to the Nigerian naira in the parallel market was noted at 1,620 naira for 1 USD, with the official Central Bank of Nigeria rate at 1,586.15 naira. These figures continue to reflect ongoing efforts by the CBN to manage the nation's foreign exchange system and achieve stability.
Other notable events. Nigeria's commitment to sustainable development was highlighted with the announcement that the country will host the 4th African Natural Resources and Energy Investment Summit, AFNIS. This summit, scheduled for June 2025, aims to boost the continent's natural resources through smart, cross-sector collaboration for sustainable growth, bringing together professionals and policymakers from across Africa. Trends. A prominent trend on June 1, 2025, revolved around Nigeria's ambitious plan to double its milk production. As the nation joined the global community to celebrate World Milk Day 2025, the Federal Ministry of Livestock Development outlined strategies to increase annual milk output from the current 700,000 metric tons to 1.4 million metric tons by 2030. This initiative aims to enhance national self-reliance and transform the dairy sector, with discussions centered on policy declarations, coordinated investments, and fostering a national culture that values dairy for nutrition and livelihood. Another significant trend reflecting public concern was the ongoing discourse around the exchange rate of the naira, with the parallel market rate for the US dollar at NA 1,620. This sustained attention underscores the daily financial realities faced by many Nigerians and the impact of economic policies. Entertainment. The Nigerian entertainment scene celebrated significant achievements and continued its vibrant activity on June 1, 2025. Ayra Starr solidified her status as a global force, breaking a record by becoming the first Nigerian female artist to achieve 1 billion total views on YouTube. This milestone highlights her growing international appeal and the increasing global reach of Afrobeats. Gospel music also saw a major win, with Gace Baba's No Turning Back 2 reportedly hitting a record as Nigeria's highest charting gospel song. The personal lives of celebrities continued to make headlines, with British-born footballer Eberechi Eze officially tying the knot in a stunning traditional ceremony in London, and Priscilla Ojo's mega wedding in Tanzania drawing significant attention. Releases and ongoing discussions. Faith More, a lifestyle influencer, shared insights on the lessons empathy had taught her. MTN Nigeria officially kicked off its 2025 21 Days of Yellow Care, an annual employee volunteerism initiative focused on connecting communities through digital tools, with initial activities on June 1st involving staff training in digital marketing and employability skills across Lagos. Business. Nigeria's business sector on June 1, 2025, saw strategic moves aimed at economic growth and stability. The Nigerian stock market commenced June on a positive note, gaining 172 naira billion in market capitalization, largely driven by demand for MTN Nigeria Communications plc (MTN) shares. The federal government announced plans to train 100,000 artisans across Nigeria in 2025 as part of efforts to boost economic growth through skill acquisition. This program, described as a first in Nigeria's history for such a focused investment in the artisan sector, aims to upgrade skills to international standards. The Upstream Petroleum Operations Cost Efficiency Incentives Order 2025, signed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, came into focus, promising performance-based tax incentives for upstream oil and gas operators to attract investment and enhance revenue. Discussions highlighted how Nigeria's economic reforms had boosted the services sector, even as manufacturing and agriculture continued to grapple with high production costs, insecurity, and logistical inefficiencies. The Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI, noted that while forex reforms improved transparency, SMEs still faced obstacles like limited access to affordable credit and unstable power supply. It was also announced that Nigeria would host the 4th African Natural Resources and Energy Investment Summit, aimed at boosting the continent's natural resources through smart cross-sector collaboration for sustainable growth.
Lifestyle news on June 1, 2025, often intersected with broader societal discussions and personal well-being. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, issued a warning of likely flash floods in several states, including Plateau, Kano, and Kaduna for June 2025, urging residents and agencies to remain alert. This directly impacts daily life and travel planning. Marie Claire Nigeria published a piece titled Elevate and Illuminate. In June, we rediscover the joy of looking after ourselves, setting a theme for personal well-being and self-care for the month. In a personal milestone, Patience Jonathan, wife of Nigeria's former president Goodluck Jonathan, earned a PhD, a story that underscores the value of education and continuous learning in lifestyle discussions. Religious leaders also made headlines, with Pastor Enoch Adebue of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, RCCG, stating that Nigeria would be in worse shape without prayer, highlighting the significant role of faith in daily Nigerian life. The RCCG also made a claim that 75% of Nigerian inmates are innocent, sparking discussions on justice and societal well-being. What a day! That was June 1st, 2025. 24 hours packed with real stories, tough moments, and glimmers of progress. But now it's over to you. What caught your attention? What do you think needs to change fast? Jump into the comments and let's spark a real conversation. If you got value from this update, like the video, share it with your crew, and hit subscribe so you never miss the next 24-hour rundown. Thanks for rocking with us. Same time tomorrow. Stay sharp, stay aware, stay Niger strong.